you clicked on this video hoping that I'm gonna tell you some fairy tale and that will make you feel better about yourself, I think you should quit watching this video, because here I intend to speak my mind and tell you what I really think about any topic. So be ready, and today I wanna express my opinion regarding our pineal gland. And I've known that there is a lot of talk about this on the YouTube, and a lot of people say that it's like providing some miraculous effect on your health and so on and so forth, and it's like some sort of spring from where you can develop superpowers, so to speak, and that you should eat healthy and be disciplined and so on and so forth, in which case you'll gain enlightenment, to put it shortly. Well, what I think I have nothing against this. I believe that it's good to have a healthy diet, but I also nurture the idea that there are no shortcuts in this life, and there is no miracles, and there are no easy ways to do things, and yeah, and this so I think those who say that developing your pineal gland grants you superpowers are, in a lot of cases, people who try to exploit the gullible. I'm not saying all of them, but to some degree it is like this, because people are attracted by sensational topics, and so when you tell them that if they lead a particular kind of life, their life will be better and they will attain heaven on earth and enter a state of eternal bliss, because that's what they are always capitalized on our inherent desire to find heaven. And because it's difficult to find it on earth, especially when you look for it intensely and you didn't learn how to live in the moment, you start to look it somewhere else, be it in God's embrace, or in nirvana, or in the country where milk and honey flows, whatever, as they used to say in the Bible. And we were always yearning for that state of eternal pleasure without suffering, which is impossible to achieve. But anyway, people try to sell us this kind of knowledge, and I'm not saying that they have necessarily an evil intent in doing so, but they exaggerate just to become popular and give people some sense of hope, which isn't necessarily a destructive influence, but to me, and I want to share this with you. I think it's to me it seems more reasonable to accept the truth, because if you are realistic and down to earth, you suffer less. Life doesn't hit you as hard as it may hit you when your hopes are set too high. Of course, you shouldn't be overly pessimistic, but realistic is the right word here. And it's good to lead a healthy way of life, but I think also of the pineal gland like the seventh chakra, It's something that you gain, but only with your mind, even though they are saying that we actually have it. I mean, we might have it, but nothing proves that it can have those effects, But I think the human soul always has a thirst for the incredible, for the myths, and perhaps we are more hungry now to feed on illusions than ever before, because we live in a materialistic era, and science kind of debunks a lot of myths. So there is also the opposite movement, and the people believe earnestly things about conspiracies and so on and so forth. I'm not saying that they are not totally true, but that there isn't a grain of truth in them. But it's dangerous, I think, to believe in all that stuff. And I'm advocating the idea that one should try to keep their feet on the ground, although from time to time it's not so disadvisable to dream a little bit, just to get that motivation, and to believe in dreams. But that's only advisable in small doses. Otherwise, just keep it real and snap out of it. And enjoy life while you can, and try to realize that and understand, not intellectually, but emotionally, intuitively, deep down, that suffering comes from pleasure, and you can have one without the other, and there are no exceptional things, and that's life, that's the universe, and this is our human condition. We are some beings scattered in a cold universe that may or may not care about us. It depends. Perhaps there is a God, or perhaps it's just our invention because it makes us feel better. We don't know. But while we are here, let's enjoy it and stay grounded.